active Army and for the reserve components. So how does this, quote, cut everything approach align with the administration's stated priority of sustaining and strengthening the defense industrial base? I think so, but I'll ask the question, do you understand the difficulty of reopening lines that close? And what steps are being taken to ensure that we do not lose critical production capacity that may be needed to surge in the future? And did the Army consult with the industry before making these decisions? If so, who and when?
I will open, Ranking Member, and then hand it to my colleague, General Laniv. To the employees of Sikorsky and all of the suppliers for the Black Hawk, that has been one of our best platforms we have had as an Army.
As much as I want to, I love, you know, there isn't anything better than Sikorsky and Black Hawks, but I think this is a bigger, wider issue of the industrial base in this area of Army aviation at large. So I want to talk about the whole spectrum here. When you talk about Chinook, there's no longer an Apache line, you know. Lakotas may be used for some other purpose, but I think it's a potentially very serious issue. So
yes, ma'am. We are. This is similar to how we're thinking about fires and how we're thinking about ground vehicles and how we're thinking about the counter drone and drone. We think we need a portfolio of solutions, and we are over-indexed right now on a solution that is a little bit, it's cheaper, and so we have a lot of them. They will be in our, Blackhawks will be in our lives, as will Chinooks, and as will Apaches for a very long time. But the FLRAA investment is necessary because if you look at the Indo-Pacific, the distances we have to go and the speed with which we have to move, our current platforms are just not sufficient in and of themselves. And so as part of the portfolio of solutions, we need to, as a country, we believe, over-invest in FLRAA to get it online as quickly as possible and then have it as part of a constellation of options that we have for different theaters.
Yes, ma'am, if I could add, and thank you for the question. You know, we know that we're going to have those platforms in our system for a long time. We're going to have to modernize the Black Hawk to continue on its path to supporting us until we get the full complement of the Cheyenne. And I think as you brought up a great point about the OIB and the investments that have to be made in the OIB, and I think if you take a look at how we're going after the Cheyenne, we want to be able to produce some of those parts immediately in the OIB and keep Corpus Christi as vibrant as possible. We think there's a piece in here